There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
Well, I think you're right. It is a lot of hope for all the teams in the NFL, but also what you have in a game like this, opening day, you have nerves. So it's up to the coaches to really put the players in situations where they can get involved in the game and get rid of those nerves so they can show everything they worked on this offseason can work.
The Cowboys are back deep, waiting to return the kick. The Redskins ready here for the kickoff. We start the NFL season with this heated rivalry matchup. They'll take it at the 20. Barkley is going to jog out to the huddle now. 7 years in the league and 7 years of vast experiences. Miller's in the backfield, single back set. At long last, the season is underway. This is a collection of wide receivers that could dictate this game today. They must find a way to create separation for their quarterback. That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
Loss of 4 on the play. Third down and 12. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick fourth down.
Cowboys really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
He's got a chance to return this one. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line. This quarterback, at this point, this is not a first-time experience for him. He's been in a lot of big spots as he takes the field for the first time today.
Yeah, veteran quarterbacks, Jim, you're right. It's not their first time seeing a game, situations. They're ready for everything, and their thoughts are always good.
Jones is lined up as the single back. First down at the 45. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. This offensive line today will be leaned on to protect their quarterback as well as opening up some running lanes. Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42. Second down and 8. Jones got it on the handoff. Picks up 8 here.
Jones is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Jones lined up in a single back formation. Midway through the first. Jordan Reed has the reception.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
The Redskins snap it at the 26. Jones is tackled down after a gain of 12.
Jones is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down. Well, this early in the game, to watch the opposing offense march down the field and get inside the 20, this keeps the defense, they might be shaking a little, but if they stop them here to a field goal try or worse, that'll get the confidence.
Gregory wraps up the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Cousins lines up in the pistol. The Redskins take it from the 23. Touchdown, Redskins. They take the lead here late in the first quarter with the touchdown.
Yeah, nothing like it. Before that first quarter was up, they found a way to get into the end zone and get that score to take the lead. And, hey, that's a good feeling.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Cowboys offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Miller's going to take the handoff now. Here's a look at the defensive starters and a good look at the secondary, a group that could be the difference in this game today. Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Let's go.
Lamar Miller with the carry. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. That'll do it for the first quarter here in Landover, Maryland, and we'll be back in just a moment. The Cowboys still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. It's third down coming up. From the gun, Matt Barkley ready for the snap. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. And so now they'll bring out Jones to punt. Tackle him there at the 34.
Well, that's nothing to just that's just luck. That's all you can say. You're the return team. They fumble the football, it bounces out, and they get it back. They lucky there.
The Cowboys defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
First down at the 34. Charging ahead. He's got some daylight. On his way. The 10 taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
You don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL, but not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. Extra point is good. The Redskins are ready to kick it away. And he'll start his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Miller's ready to take the field again in what's been a subpar first-half performance so far, Phil.
Yeah, listen, he's ready to get some yards. I know that. He needs some positive plays to give him self-confidence. Even running backs, just like quarterbacks, they need some positive feedback to take advantage of that and really get moving.
Matt Barkley will be under center. First down at the 23. And the give to Lamar Miller.
Redskins guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
Second down. The Redskins lined up in the nickel. Matt Barkley now will take it from the shotgun. Miller with the reception.
Tough situation you found yourself in. Third and long, you're losing the football game. There are not many plays here that are going to pick up the first down, so be careful here. Don't be too aggressive. If you're too aggressive, you will make a mistake.
Loss of 3 on the play. The Cowboys have to get to the 33 for a first. Third and a long way to go. Throws the pass. Should have had it.
All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there. That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass.
All set to punt here. He's tackled right at the 36.
What a lucky play that time by the return team. They fumble the football. Nobody's hustling, but somehow they find a way to recover their own fumble.
The Redskins offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm. It looks like you're not even working at it. So that's how it looks for this offense here today.
First down at the 36. Jones is going to secure the handoff. And that's a gain of 10. He's now past the 100-yard mark on the day. The Redskins would love to run the ball like they have so far. Jones taking the ball, and he's leading this team on the field right now.
Boy, he sure is. And I give him a lot of credit, but I also say this. The offensive line, anytime you see a running game go this well, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line.
First down at the 46. Reed with the grab.
There are so many players now in the NFL that are good. How about this tight end? He has got so much talent. That time he hauls in the pass and just makes it look so easy.
First down, offense readying for the snap. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Halftime, 2 minutes away. Glad to have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the first half.
The line of scrimmage, the 36.
Kirk Cousins will take the snap from out of the gun. 1st and 10. He makes the catch.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
2nd down here. Jones lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The Redskins get a first down.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
Only 20 yards to the end zone.
The Redskins come out in a bunch set. 1st and 10. Gets it out for the completion. That picks up 11. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Well, when you get a couple first downs on a drive, it just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
They step up to the 9-yard line.
First and goal. Got the completion.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
And it's caught by Jordan Reed.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
One more snap and halftime. Toss to the outside. Jones met after a gain of 3. We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Redskins are happy to be in front, and they'll look to play another solid half of football. The Cowboys know it's always hard to come in and get a win on the road, but they're not out of this one yet. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Redskins take it at the 24. The quick pass, it's complete, and he's going to go 24 yards for the score. That takes the lead up to 7. Now following the turnover, Jones is going to bust out into open space, and he'll go for a score. That puts them on top by 14. 1st and 10, the catch will be made in double coverage, and he'll end up picking up 18 yards on the play. Redskins now later on the drive. The catch is made in double coverage, and that connection will lead to a gain of 14 yards. So as we wrap things up, we'll go now back under the lights where Jim and Phil are on the call.
All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Redskins offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
They bring in the extra tight end. And here we go. The first snap of the second half. Has 12 on this play. The Redskins have stayed with the run game today, and it's been a big part of their game plan. Jones has been absolutely brilliant and almost impossible to bring down.
What a dominating performance by this offense today, just coming out and out-hitting the defense, giving the running back opportunities, and they are taking advantage of it.
First down and 10. Outside now on the toss. Jones is marked down at the 41. He's now pushed past 120 yards rushing today.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 1 coming up. Tight ends in motion here. The Redskins snap it at the 41. That's a gain of 8.
Well, the defense, they give them the first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Jones is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Now 1st and 10. Looking across the middle. Looking middle that time. And it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
The Cowboys with a nickel look here on defense. 2nd and 10. He's got the catch. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Get past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Toss to the outside. Jones able to get the job done and picks up the first down.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
Coming to the line at the 25.
First down at the 25. He'll throw it over the middle. Got the completion. Smith's the one who brings him to the ground.
Redskins have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football and picks up solid yards. 2nd and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
2nd and 3. Allen's taking the handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
This next play will take place at the 11.
Let's go.
1st and 10. It's complete to Deshaun Jackson. That's reception number 2 for him. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. First and goal from the 1. And he's in for the touchdown. Those points may have made the lead insurmountable, with just over a quarter to play.
Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes you get in a situation like this, don't look at the scoreboard. Just think about going out and executing one play at a time. And you hope if you do that somewhere in the fourth quarter, you could find a way to get back into this game.
The Cowboys are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score's 21-0. The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. Makes the catch at the 7. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Cowboys have gone from bad to worse after an ugly first half. There's nothing here to shine in the second half either.
Have you ever had a situation like this where it's just really gone all against you and nothing goes right and you just were absolutely awful?
Every week I work with you.
Ball is out. The offense was able to recover the ball.
That brings the play to an end. The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and this game has not been close. After nearly turning it over, it's second down. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Lamar Miller has the catch. Met by Kerrigan this time.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Third and 13. And he's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
When you blitz on third down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there, and they sack the QB.
He wants to return this one. Tackled down at the 47. And a run back of about 8. The Cowboys defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the number one key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call him out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call people.
First down at the 47. Here's the handoff. It's Floyd who makes the tackle. The Redskins have really been able to run the ball today, and it's been a huge reason why they lead. Jones dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today.
The Redskins come out in a jumbo set. Second down and 5. They'll go ground.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
Coming to the line at the 40-yard line. 3rd down and 3. They hand it off to him again.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that 1st down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those 1st downs.
Let's go.
1st down at the 37.
Launches it down the field,
And it's incomplete. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the 4th quarter. 2nd down coming up. The Redskins break huddle and show a jumbo look. Good throw and good catch right on the sideline.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
The Redskins have it at the 24. Still on his feet. Gains 17.
You got to be big, strong, you got to be tough. And we saw all those qualities that time in that run. Look at the broken tackles.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Let's go. 38.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
touchdown as we near the end of this one.
Tight ends are more valuable when you get close to the goal line because they can use their body and push off and get open that way to score touchdowns. Nice job that time by the tight end.
The Redskins now will tack on the extra point. Inside of the uprights. The Cowboys have really just been outplayed in every facet of this game. Really just looking for any sort of answer. The score's 28-0.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Cowboys can't be surprised to find themselves in this big a hole here as we near the end of the game, as they have been outplayed throughout.
Yeah, everything they've done has not worked here today. They were bad on offense, bad on defense, the execution, the techniques, the discipline. They had nothing going for them. That's why they're losing.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First down at the 20. Over the middle and incomplete that time. Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
Get ready.
Bryant's got it, and a first. That's his first reception today.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Let's go.
First and 10. Bryant's got it. First down.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
First down at the 47.
Kendricks makes the grab.
Picks up about 5. The Cowboys are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Matt Barkley now will take it from the shotgun.
No separation at all. Incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
3rd down and 5. Kerrigan with the sack.
The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Cowboys defense has not made a stop for a loss throughout the game, and now they'll finally get one as a result of a kneel down to close it out.
Hey, man, you are tough. Yeah, I'll tell you. Well, you kind of explained the whole day, didn't you, about this defense? It just was not their day. They did not play well. They were not tough enough or physical enough, and they didn't have the emotion that you have to have on the defensive side here in the NFL.
Nothing like winning that opening game of the season, Phil.
It really is, Jim, winning week 1 in the NFL. All the hard work, you put it out in the field, you're not sure what your team is going to do, and then you go out there and you win. Man, you get to sit back and really enjoy it.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.